guys, welcome to Veganuary Day 2.
Hey Emma!
Emma says these are all things that you need to have when you become a vegan. So these are things that you probably already have. So you might be set, you might have to go pick up a few things. I hope veganism is going very well for you so far. It's day 2. We can do this. We'll do it together. So let's start with some of the basics. The starchy foods are over here. So the number one starchy food, I would say, or number one thing that you should have on hand when you go vegan is rice. There's all different types of rice. I've got like 3 right here. We've got some red rice. We've got some sprouted brown rice. We've got some already made, easy as peasy, 7 whole grains. This is great if you're in a hurry. You don't want to wait for the rice to cook. They did it for you, and it's perfect. It's vegan. It tastes so good. 90 seconds in the microwave, you're done. So this is the number 1 starch. Number 2, pasta. So easy. 10 minutes in boiling water. Throw a little sauce on it. You've got yourself a very tasty vegan meal.
Just be careful. You don't want to eat egg noodles.
Right. Pasta is very rarely, unless it's fresh, containing egg. So egg noodles are a whole separate...
You're usually safe with the pasta.
Right. Check the ingredients. You don't want any surprises. Also another starch, which this is where it gets a little confusing. This is also a vegetable, but I consider it like a starch or a carb. It's a complex carb, but it's still a carb. We got sweet potatoes and russet potatoes. There's many different types of potatoes also. They're all potatoes, but they're all choices. So like white potatoes are better than French fries. You know, like baked potatoes are better than French fries. Sweet potatoes are better than white potatoes. So it's all like, they're all healthy. It's just some are healthier than others.
Levels.
Levels. It's all about the levels. Here's another staple that's a starch. This is a great breakfast, oatmeal. If you don't like oatmeal, I hate oatmeal. But you know what? I love oatmeal cookies. And you can make some really healthy oatmeal cookies and have them for breakfast if there's something, you know, that you...
No bakes.
No bakes are delicious. And they're very healthy for you. So this is the starch section. Now we're going to move over to the more blatantly proteiny section. So we've got some beans. You can get dried beans and cook them. You can get them in the can already. You can get them with sauce on them already. Just don't get the ones with the little disgusting piece of bacon in there. Ew. That's not vegan. Alright, so beans, very important, very good source of protein. Everybody always asks, you're vegan, where do you get your protein from? There's actually protein in everything that you eat, in some degree or not. Consult a dietitian if you're worried about it, but you probably shouldn't worry too much about it. Tofu, another great staple. This is like a sponge. If you don't do anything to it, that's exactly what it tastes like. But if you do something to it, that's what it tastes like. So whatever flavor you put on this, it takes on that flavor. So it's very versatile. You can make it crispy, you can make it chewy. Lot that you can do, and it's a very good source of protein. Just make sure you get the non-GMO one. Peanut butter!
Woo!
Another great source of protein. And this will keep you feeling full for a long time because it's higher in fat. Fat makes you feel satisfied for a long time. We go through a lot of peanut butter.
It's a healthy fat.
It is a very healthy fat. So enjoy lots of peanut butter, but not too much if you're trying to lose weight. That's the one thing that you should be careful of. If you're coming to the vegan table because you want to lose a little bit of weight, watch your fats. You can have plenty of carbs, but watch your fats. Okay, this is kind of an extra. This makes things nice. Like you can have tomato sauce with pasta, you can have tomato sauce with potatoes, you can have tomato sauce with tofu, beans. It goes with a lot of stuff and it just makes life very nice when you're a vegan. Just make sure, again, not too high in oil and not too high in salt.
Make sure there's no cheese in there.
Yes, make sure you get the tomato basil, the marinara. Don't get the parmesan or the meat flavored. That's not vegan. This is what everybody thinks of when they think of vegans, fruits and vegetables.
What do you like, a rabbit or something?
Yeah, I am. So they come in plenty of different categories here. You got your raw. You can eat carrots raw. You wouldn't want to eat peas raw though. Not generally. But it's nice to have some raw, some cooked. Switch it up. Frozen is just as good as fresh. In fact, it lasts a lot longer if you only go shopping once a week and you don't feel like you can sustain fresh vegetables in the refrigerator long enough till the end of the week.
It's usually cheaper too.
It is usually cheaper, and these usually go on sale quite a bit more than the fresh ones. Just as good. They're picked and flash frozen at the peak of ripeness. So they're perfect, and they're very convenient if you cook them in the microwave. If you're not like one of those people that are like, microwave is the devil. If you're okay with microwave, it's great. All right, salad. When we first went vegan, we would eat salad at least 2 meals a day. It's so good for you. It actually has protein as well. I was very surprised to find out that romaine lettuce has quite a bit of protein in it. The darker the lettuce, the more good stuff it's got in it. So all of your dark green leafy vegetables, fabulous source of calcium. Really good for you. Spinach, kale, broccoli is a great source of calcium. Also of protein. It's got, calorie-wise, a big percentage of protein because it's very small in calories and the protein amount is large considering the small amount of calories. And of course, fruits. Everybody knows about Freely and the 30 bananas a day thing. I never subscribed to that. But some people like to eat a lot of fruit, like fruitarians. That's cool. Hey, you do you. If you want to do the fruit thing, great. But fruit is a very important part of the vegan diet. It's got a lot of vitamin C, which you need. It's got a lot of fiber. Fiber is very important. It helps slow the sugar down so that the insulin can do its job. You don't get those insulin spikes when you eat a fresh piece of fruit like an orange or an apple. It's got a lot of fiber in there, so you're not going to get those sugar highs and lows like you would if you ate a candy bar, because the candy bar has like almost no fiber in it. So you're going to like you're going to go through the roof with a candy bar, but with a piece of fruit, it's going to be sustained.
It's nature's candy.
It is nature's candy, and it's delicious. So that is pretty much the basics of the vegan lifestyle. We're going to have an upcoming video coming up in 2 days.
Yeah, later this week.
So the other video is going to be the next tier of veganism, like the extras that you want to have on hand. I'll just give you a little preview. Have you ever heard of Nooch? That's one of them. So make sure you subscribe for that. Stay tuned. Give it a thumbs up if you like this type of video. If you're enjoying Veganuary. And until next time, much love.